Hey everyone, in this video I will show you how to create a simple Python script to ping a device on your network using Scapy. With just a few lines of code, we will send an ICMP packet just like the ping command to check if a specific IP address is reachable. Perfect for quick network troubleshooting or learning Scapy basics. Let's dive in. So by the end of this tutorial, you will be able to create a simple script like this. This is how the final script would look like. So if we type in Python and ping, so we run the script and we pass in our interface name, which in my case it's the ETH0. We press in, we can see that it will ping each and every single device on the network. So it will take the IP address, our IP address, and using that specific IP address, it will scan the range of IP addresses in that network. So in this case, we can see that it is trying to ping each and every device, first, second, third, fourth. It's seeing that these are down. So it will check for all the 254 hosts in the network. So whenever it finds a network or a host that is up, it will give the IP address and it shows that it's up. For now being, all these devices, they are down. All these IP addresses, they aren't associated with the device yet. So this is how the final product would look like. So let's get started. The first thing that we have to do is we have to import the Scapy module. So type in from scapy.all import everything. So importing all modules and functions from the Scapy library. It imports all the functions and all the modules from Scapy. Next, specify the IP address. So IP address, and we can specify a IP address. In this case, we can say that 190. It defines the target IP address to test for availability. For now being, we are just using a static IP address. As we progress, I will show you how to add more functionality to this script. So this is the first part. We are doing a very simple script. We are doing a very simple script for this first part. As we move further and further in this series, I will show you how to add more functionality to this script. For next, we have to define IP packet. So packet is equal to IP, and DST you can say is equal to IP address, and then ICMP. So it creates an IP packet with a specified destination address. We have specified the destination address here, 192.168.190. The packet is further layered with an ICMP, which is Internet Control Message Protocol header. This is commonly used for ping operations to check if a host is reachable. So first, this is the IP and this is the ICMP. The IP address defines this IP address is the target that we are trying to connect to. Next, we have to, once this packet is formed in here, now we have to send this packet. So response, let's create a response object and type in the packet. So we are trying to send this packet, the packet that we have just formed. Timeout, we will specify 1, and verbosity, we will set it to false. So send the created packet and wait for a response. The SR1 function in here that you see, it sends the packet at layer 3, which is the network layer, and expects a single response. The timeout 1 here, this one that you see, it's this parameter ensures the function will wait for 1 second for a reply. And the verbose here, the verbosity is, we have set it to false. It suppresses additional Scapy output for cleaner console logs. Next, we are checking, do we get a response or do we not? So we check for that. If response, print IP address is up. So we are checking if a response has been received or not. If a response exists, the target host is reachable, and we print that it's up. Next, let's add an else, and then we print IP address is down. Now, if no response was received within the timeout period, the host is assumed to be down. So let's quickly go over this script. We are importing the Scapy library, all the functions and modules. In the next part, we set a target IP, which is 192.168.190. In here, we are creating our packet. It has the IP and the ICMP. The IP specifies the target IP address that we are trying to send a ICMP packet to. Next is the response. This catches the response. So SR function, it sends the packet, it says the timeout to 1, and we set the verbosity to false. And if we receive a response, we print the IP address, and if we don't get a response, then it will say that it's down. So we have to put this in double quotes as well. Let's quickly run this. So in here you can see that 192.168.190, it's up. If it weren't up, let's try another IP address. Let's say 180. Let's run it. What do we get? Do we get a down or not? So we run the script. In here you can see that it says 192.168.180. It's down. But unfortunately, we also get this warning. The warning says that the MAC address to reach destination not found using broadcast. Now in the next tutorial, I will show you guys how to filter out this warning message. We don't need this warning message. We just want, is the target IP up or is it down? So in the next tutorial, I will show you how to filter this warning message so that you don't see it. Now, if you have any questions, please put it in the comments section below. And if you found this tutorial useful, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.